What's up, fam? It's your boy Demuir here, purveyor of all sounds underground. Today's video and welcome to YouTube Tuesday is a little bit different. It's more of a YouTube Tuesday video with many references to what feels like a YouTube Thursday. You'll see what I mean in a moment. But before we jump into the details, what I need from you purveyors is that SLC. Give me a subscribe, like, comment, and more importantly, hit the notifications bell to stay in touch with all of the new videos that we have up and coming. So breaking the mold, what do I mean by that? I'm going to share with you three specific techniques on breaking the mold when it comes to making a distinction in your productions rather than sounding like the rest of the crowd out there with the 16 and 32 bar breakdowns and massive buildups and climbers, etc. You need to stick out and be different. So here are three key things that I use that keep me staying fresh all the time. So the first thing, first and foremost, I try to do this every once in a while, and this came upon me after hearing Tribe Called Quest's Electric Relaxation, and I think before that was Lyrics to Go. And the thing that was interesting about those tracks were the fact that the samples, the main loops, were 3 bars. And I always find 3 bar loops fascinating. It's a thing that I've heard in many jazz records I've sampled from. And to have it make its translation into our music of today, be it hip hop and even house music, just fascinates me. And it also fascinates the ear of the listener, being the DJ that's going to play your tracks, as well as those on the dance floor. It's just really new and fresh stuff. So whenever you can, dive into some 3 bar loops to keep it funky and fresh. The other technique is to just sample from records. And I've said this before in other videos, and I dug more deeply in terms of how to dig for fresh sounding samples and other sounds using old records and digging for records. But here's what I mean. Like, I got a diversity of records from, 70s pop groups like the Fifth Dimension, disco, Boney M. I'm pretty sure Duck Sauce sampled some shit off of this record. It's some really abstract talking records. You have a Minute Lord. This is just pure talking, and I haven't actually dug through all of it, but it sounded interesting to me. It's some BBC stuff. I've murdered this record time and time again. If you guys know my productions, especially on the Jack and House side, I really dove into this. I got some Anne Murray here. But anyway, you get the point. Go to old records just to get new sample sources, new and fresh sounds to keep your stuff from sounding stale. The other piece is, and this is not something to necessarily do, which is sample pack coma. Avoid them like the plague. It's okay to use sample packs, but go in with the mindset that you're going to grab an open hat to tweak it a little bit, or you're going to grab a kick to, add other sounds to it so it acts more as a foundation of a sound rather than being the typical sound that everybody goes to, i.e. the Vengeance sample drum pack. Like, I think everybody in the world uses that. And one, thank you for the finger, but it is just because everybody and their dog, especially in commercial EDM, which I detest, uses that bloody sound pack. It's been around since the fucking 90s. It's played out. It's boring. Let's get original. And there you have it. That is some key tips on how to break the mold in your productions and keeping you sounding fresh and distinguishing yourself, more importantly, from the pack. Let me know your thoughts about this video by, again, subscribing, liking, and commenting, and more importantly, hitting the notifications bell. I usually get back to most of the comments within 24 hours of posting each video, so I'm interested and would love to hear your thoughts. Much thanks and respect to all my purveyors out there for your continuous support and love. Take care, stay well, stay healthy. Much love. Peace.